So what we're going to be talking about today are really some of the unique features behind the Santa Fe collection of business cases by Mosaic. The first thing that we look at when we're looking at this particular business case is the fact that it is a full grain cowhide. A full grain cowhide is absolutely the very best part of the cow to use when you're using and making business cases. From the full grain, it goes down in quality levels to a top grain, then split grain, and then basically it's mush. It's kind of like particle board glued together. Many people will call that bonded leather or recycled leather, and we like to stay away from those because the lifespan of the split or bonded leather is very short. So it's very important for the consumer to understand that first of all, the leather is superior to what you find out in the marketplace. The other things that really make this case unique, besides its design, it just has a great hand to it. It has more of a casual feel to it. What I love about this case construction-wise is its unique detail for organization. If you look at the front pockets, for example, we have on this flap, there are hidden magnets that are underneath the leather. It's gorgeous. 5 years from now, that's never going to change. When you drop it down, it automatically snaps, so you don't have to press down on a snap. This one has a snap, but the magnet is gorgeous, and it keeps the outside of the case nice and clean as well. The interior lining is gorgeous, very beautifully lined, and this is a solid nylon lining. It's not polyester. A nylon will wear much longer than a polyester, so it's important to understand the difference in wear characteristics of interior materials. The backing of this particular nylon is Teflon coated, kind of like a rubberized coating. So if you were to have a fountain pen, for example, break on the inside of one of these pockets, and the ink leaks, it's not going to transfer through this particular lining material. Fantastic. When you get into the luggage series within this company, that water resistant lining is very good for if you have like a wet bathing suit, you want to throw it into a pocket, you don't have to worry about the rest of your clothing becoming damp. The next thing is all these extra little compartments, and you'll see that looking down on the inside, everything is fully lined all the way down to the bottom. The other thing that's very important when I am picking out business cases and when we are designing these for the Santa Fe collection line is how these zippers are attached to the leather themselves. If you look carefully, you'll see two lines of stitching on the edge of the zipper coil here. You'll see one line and two lines. And then it's very important to look the back side of that and make sure that these two lines correspond to the inside two line stitching that you see on the pattern here. That's a true double line stitch. That's two lines of stitching holding the zipper tape to the leather. That makes it just superior as far as durability and longevity is concerned. The next thing that we look at is how a zipper ends at the end of it sliding like so. This is called a zipper stop. So Santa Fe collection by Mosaic uses leather zipper stops. The other, lesser priced competition and sometimes more expensive cases will use metal zipper stops. And the metal zipper stops have these teeth that come around and wrap around the inside and clamp down to that zipper tape. And when you go and close it and you do that 100 or a couple hundred times, all of a sudden these teeth rip that material and you have zipper failure. By using leather, you eliminate that. So, looking at the handle, full leather, the back siding is also leather. Most companies will use vinyl on the inside of their handle. Vinyl cracks, that's why you never want to use and mix vinyl with leather. So then, what's really fun is that when we undo the zipper, this is an organizer front pocket, so the zipper comes down. We open up, you'll see a beautiful interior organization here. So it's enough to carry your, double cell phones, all of your different necessities now for travel. portable power packs, everything will fit into there. Pen, fountain pen, rollerball. But this is the part I like. The leather handles here go through and stitched across this piece of leather, and then on the inside you'll see a cross stitch here for this handle. This is a full piece of leather coming all the way across. Then to take it one step further, this company, if I undo this zipper, and if you feel with your hands, and I think that I might be able to kind of outline the inside of this case, you'll see that this leather handle travels underneath the lining all the way down to the binding here on the bottom of the case. So not only is it stitched here, reinforced, but it's also ends at the bottom of the case. And the same thing holds true, a little bit easier to see with the back handle. You'll see that leather handle here coming all the way down into the binding. That gives this case a total support, very similar to what you will see in support straps used to pull large boats of Lake Michigan or wherever. So this case, when you load it up with 40, 50 pounds, it is very well put together to be able to handle that weight. No other case on the market has that. So to go through the balance of the case and how you can use it, we have the full compartment here, and then the center, you'll see that there's a zip and then a second zip. This is a what we call an expansion zipper. So you can take and unzip all the way around, and then we have a full center compartment that has about 1.5 inch gusset. The distance between here and here is called a gusset. And a little nice, construction feature that I think is unique is the gusset is full grain cowhide as well. And they're not using nylon, which a lot of other companies might use. But the center compartment is fully padded, top, bottom, and sides, to handle a laptop. And this case is actually capable of carrying up to a 17-inch laptop as well. 17. So filing compartments here on the inside. Gives you 3 different filing compartments. And a little construction feature that I always like to point out for my customers. This is leather tipped. It's not nylon tipped, but this is cowhide across the top of this file divider. And it keeps that divider nice and straight. It also has the what we call a pass-through pocket. So this will allow the bag to slip over the pull-up handle of your carry-on. And what an easy way to travel this is. To slip that over, you're going up to the security, it comes right off your handle, passes through security. Same thing with walking onto the plane. This stays on your case. When you get to your seat, you pull it off, throw that on the seat of the plane, your carry-on goes in the overhead, you're in business. It makes traveling so much easier. Most companies, and I always tell my customers to shop and look at all the different cases that are out there in the marketplace, because that will give you a very good education on why you should buy this case and not the other people's.